So it's almost 7 a.m. right now, and we're at the entrance of Valladolid. Our bus is gonna come here to pick us up, and we're going to Chichén Itza today. So really excited for that. We had to wake up really early today, and we had to rush our breakfast. We ate within like 10 minutes, I'll say. So yeah, hopefully once we're in the bus, we can relax a bit. So we were waiting in the Valladolid hotel lobby for our representative. A bunch of them came, I think, from different tour companies. And then ours came, called out her name, and like some other people as well were on the list. Then she gave us these bands, which is basically our entry ticket to Chichen Itza. And then she told us to go to bus 71, and it's a transfer bus, so they're actually gonna drop us at a transfer location, and we'll take another bus to Chichen Itza. So I think this bus is going to pick up like other people as well, because we are going to go through the hotel zone. I think we were like the third pickup, and I think there are going to be more people. Yeah, right now the bus is like pretty empty, I'd say, but it's filling up.
Toda la información que voy a dar ahorita también se las voy a recordar allá, no pasa nada, ¿vale? Now in English, thank you so much for your patience. We finally finished the pickup and we are moving to the transfer center. This transfer center is only 15 to 20 minutes from here. So if you want to get a nap of 15 minutes, go ahead. I will wake you up. And the information that I will give you in this moment, if you forget it, don't worry. I will also remind you again when we get there.
Okay, thank God the guide was talking in both Spanish and English, because we do know a little bit Spanish, but we are no experts. So having this information in English was very helpful. We booked this expedition from a representative in our hotel. Okay, do your research, because the prices online were definitely more expensive than what they gave us. We got 2 tours, so we got 15% off, so yay to saving money.
Buenos dias, good morning. Welcome to the transfer center. As you can see, the yellow building are the restrooms and the little store, and the color lines in the floor. Remember, the blue one for Xelha, the red one for Chichen Itza.
Following the red line, we're going to Chichen Itza. So they have these different lines because Xcaret does different expeditions for different locations.
So the location also had bathrooms, so be sure to use them if you're going on a longer journey. And then there was this shop which had all the essentials like bathing suits, water shoes, sunscreen, waterproof phone cases. But I can guarantee you 110% you will find all of this stuff somewhere else cheaper. So if you have forgotten something, yes, you can buy it here, but I wouldn't recommend like waiting to go and shop from here. Souvenirs and everything was a little bit expensive. So yeah, we just looked around and went out, followed the red line to where our boarding was taking place.
So this was our bus for the rest of our tour. We just grabbed 2 empty seats and settled in. And once everyone was seated, they called out our names, checked everything, and then we started our journey.
Jorge Romero, gracias. Gairola, gracias. Artem.
So it's 8:05 right now, and we finally started moving. I think it's a 2 or a 3-hour journey, but let's see. Maybe we'll take a nap.
Or it's time to fasten your seatbelts, because in this moment we're gonna take the freeway to Yucatan State, because our destiny is over there. Our first stop gonna be in 2 hours, 15 minutes more or less. So that's the reason right now, just please fasten your seatbelts, and I'll be back in a moment to give you all the details about your tour. In the back side of this bus, we have a little restroom, and that restroom is just for liquid emergencies. If you need something else, just let us know. Right here in front, your Capitan Jesus and your tour guide, Carlos, will give you the best welcome. So thank you so much. Welcome aboard, and please fasten your seatbelts.
So our first stop is 2 hours away. It is a small city in the Mexico's Yucatan Peninsula and it's called Valladolid. Sorry if I'm butchering the pronunciation a little bit, but yes, excited.
Hello, welcome.
As soon as we arrived, we could feel the authentic Mexican vibes here. Hola! Right behind me is one of the main cathedral in the city. It's called Cathedral San Gervasio. Snapping a photo in front of this iconic symbol is a must-do.
Mexico was colonized by Spain, so there's a lot of Spanish influence in the infrastructure, especially in this area of the city. There were also some areas of the city which were like regular non-colonized, but this area, all the buildings, the colors, the architecture has very Spanish influences.
So we only had 30 minutes to discover and walk around. We walked around the plaza, saw some pretty buildings, and then ended up in this park which is in the middle of the city. There were a lot of benches and seating area for people to just sit and relax, and there was this statue in the middle of a woman with water surrounding her. So yeah, we walked around. There were restaurants, a lot of marketplaces to shop from. Definitely a feast for the eyes with all the colorful buildings and souvenirs around. I wish we had more time to explore more shops, do some more shopping, but since we had a schedule to follow, we only had 30 minutes. But anyways, we had a great time and just had fun discovering Valladolid. And now it's time to get back onto our bus. As we were leaving, our guide gave us more information about the town.
Those right chairs, bueno, esas son de estilo francés. Those chairs are French style. They call it for people in love, for lovers. Yes, ahí está. Y aquí van a ver, obviamente, la gente haciendo comercio. You will see the commerce in the, right here on the streets. You will see the street food as well. Casonas, that's the reason in those casonas. You will see the stores, the hotels, restaurants, people selling their own products of them. The habanero chili, el chile habanero. ¿Les gusta? Like it? The habanero chili. It's pretty spicy. Muy picante. Pues vámonos familia. Segunda parada. Second stop. Tsukan. Okay, ¿qué significa eso? What that means? The guardian snake. La serpiente guardián. Todos tienen su brazalete rojo. Everybody got the red wristband already. ¿Sí? Todos.
Sí.
Everybody got, because that is their mission ticket.
Super excited for the cenote, but keep watching to see how many cool things we learned from our tour guide.
Is Mayan language. Can, serpiente. Kun, nido. Can, snake. Kun, nest. Snake nest.
Our guide passed around this black stone, also called obsidian. It's known in the Mayan culture for being a protective stone. It observes and blocks negative energy. One cool thing that we firsthand noticed was when the guide passed the stone down to everyone, it was cold, but by the time he got it back, once it was in everyone's hands, it was hot. So it kind of observed the energy, and that was very cool. The next thing they showed us was this paper. So the Mayans made this paper out of inner bark of a tree, and you can kind of see that texture. And then there were many other things that the guy told us about, like how they did their mathematics, calculations, their calendars. All was very interesting. The Mayan birth chart actually had a lot of similarities with the Hindu birth chart, also known as Kundli. That was a cool fact to know.
So we are at Tsukan, which is the cenote. We're gonna go, and the tour guide is going to show us where everything is. There's also a restaurant here, so we can eat. We have 1 hour 45 minutes in this place. And the route here, it's like in the middle of a jungle, so we have to stick to our group.
Then we started walking towards the cenote and the restaurant with our group. And honestly, there is so much natural beauty here. This whole area is so well preserved and well maintained.
We also came across this tree which they called the healing tree. There were like Mayan purification ceremony happening there. So a lot to experience as a tourist. Our guide advised us to spend 45 minutes in the cenote and then 1 hour for buffet. So that's why we started heading towards the cenote first. There were changing rooms and you can rent a locker there for 3 USD. So that's what we did and then went for a shower. So we've changed into our swimming suits and we got these life jackets here.
It's a mandatory thing that everyone has to wear in the cenote.
And down there is the cenote, which is like 108 steps.
Yeah. Let's see.
Before going down to the cenote, everyone has to take a shower. And if you can, please bring water shoes. They are so helpful. We don't have water shoes and we completely forgot to bring slippers. So we had to wear our sneakers. And once our feet were wet, it was not a good idea. So yes, please bring slippers or water shoes. But the entryway to this cenote was so beautiful, so nicely carved out, and literally my face says it all. Unbelievable. It was the most beautiful thing we've ever seen. It was definitely crowded. I think it was the peak tour time. So yeah, there were a lot of people. But the camera is just not able to capture how beautiful this was. Okay, Sakshi does not know how to swim, so she was definitely scared. I was scared too because it was very deep, but I kind of gave myself a push and went swimming. Everyone was honestly having such a good time, swimming, diving. I saw a lot of people with snorkeling masks, so that's an option if you would like to bring one. For context, this cenote is 50 meters deep, so yeah, those life jackets are definitely mandatory, and we couldn't have done this without the life jacket, to be honest. Even with the life jacket, it was a bit scary, but fun nonetheless. We were supposed to spend 45 minutes here, but I'm sure we spent more than 1 hour, which really cut down on our buffet time. But anyways, let's enjoy being in the water and let's enjoy looking at her scared face. Lol. Another thing I recommend you bring is a waterproof phone case. Honestly, these kept our phones dry the whole time. We had no issues taking pictures or filming these videos. We could enjoy being in the water. So I would highly recommend bringing one. We'll add the Amazon link in the description for the one that we bought.
Okay, so that was it. We're done with our meeting. We're gonna go for lunch.
After changing, we moved towards the restaurant. We only had like 20 to 30 minutes left, so we were in a hurry. Unfortunately, the food disappointed us. There were very limited vegetarian options, so we had to do with like salad and then move on to our bus.
We're going back to the bus so that we can get back to going to Chichen Itza.
Yeah. Next stop is Chichen Itza. They announced the bus number, so we started running. 237.
And we are here at our last and final stop, Chichen Itza. It was so crowded, very hot, and there were people selling these hats. So if you don't have one, I would highly recommend you buy it. Lots of tour buses. Most of them were Xcaret, so that's definitely a popular tour company here.
So we'll be here for 2 hours, and 1 hour is guided tour, 1 hour we're free to roam around. So right now we're with our guide and we're going to this guide.
Though it wasn't that crowded right now, but if it were, we would be able to skip the lines because our package has the tickets included, so we don't have to be in line to enter the place. And it was like heavily guarded. There was a lot of security here, so definitely feels like we're in one of the 7 wonders of the world. So we entered the place with our group from the bus, following our tour guide Carlos, the man with the green umbrella.
Yeah, these are really cool. And a good souvenir as well.
Here we are entering the Chichen Itza Plaza. There are around 400 structures here, and that right there is the temple of Clan, which is one of the most popular structure here in this Chichen Itza archaeological site. And the guide is going to tell us more about its history, about the Maya civilization. Very excited to learn about it.
I am talking about big buildings of stone of 10, 20, 30, and even though 55 chambers. 1, 2, 3 floors. Here we don't have any of those. Okay? Surrounding the plazas, the common people, 50,000 of them, in simple thatcher houses.
Having a tour guide was so helpful. It added so much more value to our tour, to our experience. And Chichen Itza is all about its history that these people know. So if you don't have a tour guide included in your package, I would highly recommend booking one at the entrance so you can truly enjoy.
Este rojo, sabemos que es un color mineral. We know it's a mineral color. Ese color se llama cinabrio. That color is called cinnabar. It's not a secret anymore for us.
So the first part of our tour is ended. The guide gave us a lot of information about the Mayan, and now we are free to explore the area for another hour, and then we have to go back to the bus. Yeah, this is really unbelievable.
So it's like a stadium area.
Yeah, so this is where they used to play games. So basically the rings that you see on both ends, that's where they would like hit the ball. And the balls was very heavy.
Yeah, they had to like get up, wear proper armors on their legs and arms. Okay, so they have these vendors all around the area. If you guys are interested, you can buy some souvenirs. And they're actually attracting you by saying $1, $1. But once you go there, they're like, oh, this is for one. It's like a tiny thing, and everything else that you end up liking is for $7, $8. So be careful about that.
So our guide told a very interesting fact about this main temple in Chichen Itza. The way it's designed, when the shadow hits it, it forms an illusion of a snake crawling down the pyramid. And this only happens once a year. Keep listening to see how popular it is.
You believe a lot of people still believe him? Just this year, we are waiting for more than 35,000 people.
So many facts about this pyramid amazed us. Like there was echoing when you clap. There was also 91 steps on 4 sides of this pyramid and a final step on the top, which made 365 steps, which is equal to the number of days in a year.
So it's actually really hot. We have like direct sunlight coming on us. Although we're wearing hat and glasses, I would definitely recommend either carry your own umbrella or you can rent an umbrella. They give them out here. And the other thing, sunblock. Definitely you need that because given how hot it is, I feel like we haven't applied enough sunscreen, but it's okay. The tour package that we had booked, they gave us a water bottle. So we're like fine on that front. In case your package is not giving you one, make sure to carry it. It's very, very important. And yeah, if you get hungry, you can just go outside. They have a lot of restaurants and eateries and grab like a quick meal there. And if you want to buy things, there's lots of shops. Like you can take your pick from, I would say there are at least 50 or 100 of them. Yeah. And also there are areas with shade. If you get tired, you can just sit there and rest. So we have to be back to our bus in like next 30 minutes, I would say. We're on a time constraint because we have booked it through a package. If you're coming on your own, you can just get your ticket and spend the whole day. But yeah, I think we'll just look around, walk around a bit more, take in the sceneries, take in the Mayan culture, and then head back to our bus.
There is so much history in this place, and it's amazing to see how the Mayans were skilled craftsmen and intelligent scholars that built these structures with complex calculations without any tools or machinery that we have today.
So it was a truly amazing experience. I wish we had more time. I just wanted to walk around, take in the views.
Bueno, 2 por $1. Uno más. Amigos, barato, 20 pesos. $1.
So we got it finally.
Yes.
I'll show you what we got. We were able to bargain and we went to like 5-6 shops. We got a good price.
And we got two things, one that I liked and one that she liked. So success.
Okay, mission cumplida. Mission accomplished.
This brings us to the end of our tour. Now going back to the hotel. We are so glad we took this tour and visited one of these new 7 wonders of the world, Chichen Itza.
We had a great time on this tour and we hope you also enjoyed watching our vlog. So keep watching for more videos and please subscribe to our channel. Until then, bye!